Hi, this is Eddie K. Welcome to my house. Hello, my name is Eddie K. I am a dance music producer from Bristol, UK. Welcome to my house. The music that gets released is generally quite energetic kind of dance music. I make a lot of other stuff as well, more mellow stuff, which you're going to be seeing a lot more of in 2011. But yeah, on the whole, the kind of sets, the kind of music that I like to play is quite energetic dance music, so that kind of that reflects what I make in the studio. The change from me being a drum and bass producer to being a dubstep producer was kind of a natural progression, really. I was hearing a lot of dubstep, obviously being from Bristol and working closely with D-Style. I was hearing a lot of what Jakes was making with the whole HENCH sound, and obviously meeting up with Jakes, and he would play me all these tunes, and it really excited me. It was like a completely kind of different sort of music that I hadn't really heard. And obviously living in Bristol as well, Joker was doing his early stuff on earwax recordings, and you've obviously got people like Pinch who have been in it for years, doing sort of around since the beginning. So it was a natural thing that eventually I was going to hear this type of music, and it really excited me, and I just wanted to have a go at making it. Everything. On the whole, what I'm listening to at the time outside of dubstep, because I listen to all sorts. I'm heavily into electro house, that kind of stuff, which I'm going to start releasing some of that this year. So yeah, I mean, whatever I'm listening to at the time, if I'm sitting in my car for hours on end listening to a certain type of music, that will reflect what I then go and do in the studio. Subconsciously, it just comes out in what I've been listening to or what I'm into at the time. The aim for 2011 is just to continue where 2010 left off. 2010 was a great year for me, my best year yet. The last 3 or 4 months I've just been gigging every weekend, travelling all over the place, all over Europe, playing some really cool gigs, meeting some wicked people. The next few months we've got, the highlight I would have to say is going to be March, when I go out to New Zealand with a couple of the guys that I'm on HENCH recordings with, Chasing Shadows and D-Mines. We're playing some big festivals out there. Somerset Festival is the one that I'm really looking forward to. The production side of things, I've got collaboration with some guys in Brighton. They're called Millions Like Us. They're really, really cool guys. I've been doing some stuff with them, kind of full vocal stuff. It's still big dance floor music, but it's got catchy vocals. Got some more stuff with Minus, who I share a studio, and he lives here as well. We've got some more stuff coming with Beezy, following up from the serial killer thing. We're going to do another single on that kind of vibe. Yeah, just continue where 2010 left off. I'm a lunatic, just escape from the loony bin. I don't really have a musical hero. I mean, if I go to my childhood, I remember when I used to get a lift to school, when I used to get a lift to primary school, this is true as well, my dad used to make me recite my times tables in the car. But every one that I got right, I was allowed to choose a song. He had all his old cassettes in the car, and he was into old 60s music, old kind of dub and all the old sort of ska stuff. And then when I got into sort of secondary school, discovered people like Prodigy, Cypress Hill, all the usual kind of stuff. So I mean, pretty kind of normal stuff that people listen to, and like rap and hip hop and stuff, you get into all that. It was a natural progression, really. Like when you get into dance music and you get into the whole culture of going to record shops and stuff and buying tape packs and buying records and stuff, it's a natural thing to then buy your decks and start DJing, and then you want to start, you know, you're into a certain style of dance music. You want to start trying to recreate stuff yourself, and you might have an idea of how it should sound. So the only way to do that is just make it yourself and make it sound how you want it to sound. Yeah, fairly standard way of how I got into production, really. And then I went and studied it for a year at college to learn the fundamental kind of basics of using software and synthesizers and stuff. And then I applied to do a course in Guildford at a place called the ACM, which quite a few guys who are now established sort of names in dance music actually went to that college. Like I was in the same class as Alex Metric, who ended up getting a Radio 1 show. The others, I was actually not in the same year as the others, but I know the others in Subscape both went to my college. So yeah, and went to that college, learnt the fundamentals of sort of music production, And then used to go around and hang out with my friend Sam from Interface, and used to sit with him for sort of days on end, just watching how he would use Logic and synths and stuff. And then took that knowledge and kind of honed it in and did it myself. It would have to be Scream or Benga. Those guys are legends, and they've just got that thing, like, they just seem to churn out so much music, and it's all of it's just quality. It's just all of it at a certain level of quality. And whenever people try to sort of bite in their styles, they'll just reinvent themselves and come with a slightly different sound. You know, they're the ones really. I'd love to work with one of those two.
We don't know how life first appeared.
My favourite dance track of all time is Who's Afraid of Detroit by Gordon Stroke. That tune just blows me away. Mind-blowing tune. It's so simple, but the hook, the melody, everything about it is just so cheeky and kind of just that is me. That is the best tune, in my opinion, of dance music. The mini mix to go with the interview is going to be predominantly my stuff. Forthcoming music for next year, stuff I've already released, few tracks that probably won't get released but I DJ and put in my sets. Yeah, going to try and keep it pretty Eddie K, just to show everyone what I do and what I'm into. Millions Like Us, keep saying it, watch out for them this year. They're going to be really, they're special, man. They're really, really clever guys in the studio. Obviously, I've got to give a shout out to HENCH and D-Style. They've had the faith in me to release my music, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now.